to the airhead question. Why don't I work on airheads? Well, I can't. I don't have the space in my head anymore. I've got two young boys who are almost teenagers who need my attention. They're doing great. They're real smart kids. I know there's pictures, you've seen, probably all seen pictures of my kids in here working or holding a wrench or putting a valve cover on and stuff. They'll help screw a screw in once in a while and stuff. I've never really pushed them to be out here wrenching much at all. I'm letting them find their way out here. And they're starting to. Dad, do we build models? And that's going to start assembling things, and we've come out here to assist with that and work on their bikes and such. But I'm letting them find the BMW aspect on their own. Damien's kind of working into that already. Dad, can I help you work? Can I help you work on that GS? He's getting some drive, which is nice. But how much information am I going to dump on those two little minds over the next 10, 15 years? Do I have that much time with them? I hope so. I hope they stick around. I hope they learn something from these. But I can't overwhelm them with vintage, airhead, Euro, Japanese, oil head, K-bike. It's too much. It's too much for me. It's going to be like for them. And it's going to be info for them that they're not going to have the experiences that I have. I got to work on these bikes when they were new. I got to ride the shit out of these bikes when they were new. They'll never have that. They'll never have that advantage. So, if I'm going to pass on any of the garbage that I've acquired in my head, I have to kind of limit it to what I know best, right? There are people out there that know more about airheads than I ever wanted to. Seek them out. They're smart people. Those are fascinating machines with a lot of history, a lot of BMW history. The new stuff, I don't know what to tell you with the new stuff. I have no interest in BMW from 2000 up, really. That may be held differently. I cut everything off. My BMW world ends in 2004. I don't much care about what they've manufactured since then. I don't look at the magazines. I don't read the articles. I'll get, for a while I was getting notes about new stuff blowing up and say, I don't even care. I don't even care. I work on these things because they are very familiar to me. Not often you'll fucking see smoke pouring out of my ears going, oh fuck, I can't think of what's wrong. Sometimes, I had one a little while back. Easier to work on, less stress for me, leaves me in a better mood to teach my kids, and it leaves me more time to take my kids for a ride. It's very easy. It's very easy to start a business for yourself and become quickly overwhelmed with the response. That's good for another video at some other time. I don't want to be consumed by this business again. So while I need to be busy and we need to carry a good workload, I had to limit that somehow, which really, there was really a lot of heartache involved in this decision. I have a lot of customers with airheads that are just great people. A lot of vintage BMW owners who are just great people that I've worked for. And as I said, with the Euro guys, Euros are great. I love the Euro community. Airheads, vintage, Euro. I miss those customers, but I can't work on their bikes anymore. When does it stop? That Euro with the flat tire that, you were closing because you're going on vacation with your kids, but hey kids, wait, I'm gonna do this, shit, your bearings are bad too, and geez, 4 hours later, customers riding away, thank you so much, with a smile, have a good trip, and the kids are sitting in the living room doing something else. Ready to go, you're supposed to be on the road. I don't want to do that anymore. So the only way that we could see to do that was to limit this new business, Team Monkey Productions. The only way we could do that, traffic going by. The only way we could limit the business was either by picking customers or choosing models of motorcycle. And geez, I don't want to be an ass and pick customers. That's tough. And again, I don't know that that would help me. I'd still end up with a broad selection of everything that I was working on, just a little less. That couldn't work either. Stressed over that. Nah, it's not going to work either. Back to these and the K-bikes. Simple. That's what I work on. I'm sorry if you have a model that I don't work on. If you get one of these, I'm happy to help you out. But I'm not expanding. I can't afford to expand into other models other than what I'm doing. Oil heads and old K-bikes. So I hope that answers the question. There's no way it can convey how much heartache was involved in all of this decision. But ready to go again, and I don't know. I think the shop looks a hell of a lot better. Like I said, there's lighting changes that are going to go on in here, but that's over the winter. While I get some other work done. So I hope that answers the question, and geez, I hope it conveys the sincerity here. I miss those customers. I miss you guys. But I can't support those models of bike anymore. I can't answer those questions in emails anymore. I can't answer the comments on YouTube, the airhead and the vintage comments. I gotta get that stuff out of my head. I gotta focus on my kids. I gotta focus on getting my business going again. That doesn't work on that stuff. The business that works on oil heads and K-bikes. And that's it. I hope my crappy videos that are still up for airhead vintage is helpful. I took the Ural stuff down a few years ago. Tired, too many comments, just too much going on in life. I'm trying to get better, and wow, so I yanked all that stuff off YouTube. But hopefully, with what's still on there, you know, it helps the guys. It helps you guys with the models that I'm not working on anymore. And the models that I am still working on, oil heads and old K-bikes. Oh, if I could make all the videos that I have in my head, you'd be inundated with so much to watch. You'd know as much as me, and you'd fucking lose your mind too. Good day. Before you go, there will be more videos coming soon. I am in the market for better editing software, standalone editing software, to really bring these videos that are in my head to reality. That's going to take a little bit of time. Once I find the program, I still have to learn it. That'll take some time. So I'm going to keep the videos rolling during that period with Windows Live Movie Maker. One of the topics of my videos will be replacement parts and such for these bikes that are not from this guy. Maybe we put Arschlock, the BMW parts piggy, on a diet. Holidays are coming. Life gets busy for most people. Take a few moments and stand back from all of it. Slow down. Let life slow down a little bit. If you're fortunate enough to still have family around, be with them. If they irritate the shit out of you, well, maybe you don't want to be with them. But work on them, getting them not to irritate you as much. You might have to change yourself, might have to change them. I don't know. Spend time with your loved ones. Spend time with your loved ones. You are probably as important to them as they are to you. Think about that. Happy holidays.